meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
Yo, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is another episode. Hit like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and here we go. Here's another 1804 recap. Number 5. My favorite dude, Urban Mystic. Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my TV had came on, but yeah, number 5. Favorite interview of all time, Mr. Urban Mystic. And words can't describe just this wonderful feeling that I had experienced. Just talking to somebody that was on 106 in Park, was on the radio all over the place, and just a living legend, you know what I'm saying? And it was just really dope. Just to talk to this man, and because at first I really didn't think that the interview was going to happen, but I just prayed to God, and I knew that it was going to happen just based off the fact that I was just really professional, I was really polite, and just was consistent. Just had begged them for a minute. I don't give up until it's over. But we had sat down that evening and we had spoke. When I tell you, when his face had popped into the camera, I was like, oh my God. But it was really dope. And he's so cool, down to earth, just everything that I expected for him to be. He passed with flying colors. But just to be talking to somebody who made Where Were You, I Refused, In the Morning, and all that classic joints, just one of the best singers of all time, underrated producer, underrated songwriter, but it was just a blessing. And I just always keep that interview near and dear to me because you just never know what could happen if you just stay prayed up, you stay humble, and you stay disciplined. Always work on your craft, always improve, and you just never know what could possibly take place. But yeah, for that, I will always thank Mr. Brandon Williams, aka Urban Mystic, for coming on the platform, being one of the first celebrities to touch my podcast, and we had a couple more after that. So again, I just wanted to say thank him for doing that, and I thank you guys for just continue on supporting me, continue on watching me, And that's it. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Peace.
If not, okay, there we go.
Yo, we in there. Okay.
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Man, just cooling, man. Just getting in from this lab, man. Getting it in out here, getting this work in.
Okay, man, that's what's up, bro. I just wanted to say, man, thank you once again, man, for this opportunity.
Man, no problem, bro. Appreciate you having me on.
Man, no problem, man. You a legend, man. You know, if people don't think so, I think so.
Man, that's what it is, blood. We
Yeah, yeah, man. And like I said before, man, in the morning, man, that's my jam. That's my cut forever.
Oh man, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. Much love to everybody supporting that joint.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. I always make sure I give you streams on that, man, because I just always thought that you was just so underrated, like, and not as a like a bad thing, but I just always thought like you had real talent, just
Oh, appreciate
from your younger days.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man.
But yeah, man, I know that you on a time frame, so
Yeah,
let's just hurry this up real quick, let you get back
sir.
to
Get
work.
in.
But yeah,
Man.
man, I wanted to ask you, how did you get discovered?
Oh man, I've been doing my thing. I always was singing, man. I grew up singing in the church choir, doing my thing. Man, been in the streets and just going around different places, performing, doing my thing at open mic nights, places like that, man, doing my thing. And actually, one of the nights that I did an open mic night at, the CEO of my former record label actually owned the club, and he was sitting there when I was singing and playing, man. And he walked up to me after the event. And man, it was history ever since then, man. We put the first album out, Where Were You, Urban Mystic. Man, everything was history since then.
Oh, that's dope, man. So how did it feel? Like, were you young when you first got signed?
Oh yeah, man. Shit, I was 17 years old at the time. My first album came out 2004. I turned 18 when the first album came out. So during the time I was 17, we was just recording, doing a bunch of recording. But the first album dropped at 18 years old, man. Yeah, so about 20 years ago.
Man, like
Man.
to be that young, man, you had like a grown man voice. Like, did anybody else, like fans and people, were just shocked about you having this mature voice and being so young?
Oh man, yeah, man. That's been my talk most of the time, man. The young guy with the big voice. Man, that was it, man. Always had a heavy voice, man, from church days to the chorus, the school chorus days, man. I was always the one in there with the heaviest voice in the class in the choir. So I always been talked about by that little man with the big voice. We carry that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like, it just don't be a lot of people these days, man, who can still have those pipes and everything. So how are you able to, keep that voice after all these years? Because, a lot of people just be rusty these days. So what's your technique?
Man. Shout outs to all my mentors, man. The great late Betty Wright. You know, she taught me a lot coming up, man. This was practice. That was it, man. That's it. Practice make perfect with anything. You know, we always taught that. You know, but every day, man, that's all I did was work on my craft, man. When I woke up, when I went to sleep, during the day, throughout the day. I remember some of my friends would be like, "Dude, you still singing, man? Be quiet, man. We tired of hearing you." Like that's how it was, man. You know, and they'll talk about it today. They were like, "Man, we glad you kept singing, dude, because you wound up doing some shit." So it was cool, man. You know that, and that's pretty much how I keep myself grounded. My voice, you know, I'm always practicing. I'm always rehearsing. I still sing at church when I'm home and I have time. I go to church. I sing with my choir. Uh, Home cleaning up in the shower. I'm doing my thing. You know, always singing, get my grind on. So that's always rehearsal for me, man. So I'm always working on my craft, polishing it up.
That's what's up, man. And what are your influences?
Oh man, growing up around being the youngest of four boys in my family. My oldest brother, he was a rapper. He was into music all the time. So I came up around him and all the music that he came up listening to, man, from going back, Bobby Womack's, the Sam Cooks, the
Hmm.
Joe Drew Hills, man, the Mary J. Blige. These were artists and groups that inspired me to do the type of music that I do.
Yeah, that's a good list, man.
Man,
Great list.
yeah. It-
Yeah.
It's longer than that, but man, we can go Drill or Bird. These were groups, man, and guys that did their thing way before us, man. And us young cats, we was out there listening, and we took heed to it, man, and took the baton and kept running with it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And me being from Michigan and everything, I was grateful that we had a radio station, a real rap R&B station, because your music would come on the radio so many times,
Right,
and that's how I like heard of you and stuff, and been a fan ever since.
dope, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Shouts out to Michigan, man. Everybody over there, man. Much love.
No doubt, man. And I just wanted to let you know, like, this platform is pretty much like about mental health, depression, and just perseverance,
Dope,
like
dope.
overgoing just anything. So do you have anything that you would say that you have persevered over?
Oh man. Everybody go through and have things that have things that they've challenged and situations they've been through, man. And I've been in the game, like I said, man. I'm 37 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing my thing since I was 5 years old, singing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's been a lot that I've had to oversee or get over. As far as being a singer, trying to find those right notes, man, trying to hit those notes. These were things that I used to kind of get challenged with myself. Like, no, I can't hit the note, but like I mentioned earlier, the great Betty Wright, she taught me how to you find those songs, you find those notes, and you make it you. Whatever that note is, if it's too high for you, you don't make yourself hit that high note. You find that low note that worked for you just as well as that high note worked for that person. So it was a bunch of things that I, got over and learned in the game that I'm in, and was able to encounter and get through it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And I just really just admire you because um despite because I did a little research on you. I don't know, Wikipedia have accurate information, but
Man, it be all over.
yeah, yeah. So I saw that you not only sing but you produce too.
Yes. Producer, songwriter, and singer as well. Yeah, we do it
Okay.
all. One stop shop.
Yeah, man. Man, you are very multi-talented, man. And
Man, I
so
appreciate that, brother.
so producing wise, like what do you do as far as like knowing like the right kick, the right hi-hat or drum pattern to use when you do your music?
Oh man, yeah, I'm always a guy that's I always know you never know everything. You always got room to learn something new.
Hmm.
Well, I do a lot of research, man. I do a lot of listening and vibing to other artists that's out doing their thing. If I hear a song on the radio and I got my speakers turned up and it's bumping and bamming, and I say, okay, now I listen to the mix of a record and I say, okay, let me go find out how Drake mixed this record. Let me get that same sound that he doing on this record on my record. You know what I mean? And I take both of the records and compare them, and I keep tweaking the record until I get that same sound. And but it might be a rap record, but I got that same mix and vibe on the R&B record, man. And it give me it take me there, be like, whoa, that's a crazy something that I didn't even know the record might have had in it. But I always go off for big records that's on the radio or big records that's trending that's got a good mix and vibe to it. Yeah, I take that vibe and I say, okay, if my kick match that kick, if it's hitting at the same volume as that kick, then that means I'm in there. And then I take it and run with it. I just say, but I know they kick doing the rap thing, but my kick doing the R&B, but we hitting at the same volume, so we good, man. And it works.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You still tour?
Yeah, man. I'm actually on tour now, man. I just left Knoxville, Tennessee. Shout out to everybody over there. Show love. We headed to Dallas, Texas, this weekend, man. And man, we moving around, man. We keeping the thing, keeping ourselves busy. We got a new record just released. Pulling out my new record.
Mm-hmm.
We out moving that thing around, man. We got more music coming. Just recorded a new record tonight that I'm gonna be bringing to y'all real soon. So yeah, it's in the work, man. Urban Mystic, we ain't going nowhere, no time soon.
Man, that's good, man. And I gotta get an autograph from you one of these days. You
Oh,
don't have to be now, but
yeah, most stuff. I got you,
but
man. No
yeah,
pressure. Shit, next time I'm in the area or close to the area, I'll let you know. You know, you check in up on me, man, and you definitely VIP in my park. So we'll kick it.
yeah. Thank you, man, and I appreciate this opportunity. And I'm gonna let you get back to what you was doing, but we locked in, man, and you be safe out here.
Man, most definitely. You too, brother. And appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate y'all love, following me, supporting. Keep following my brother here. Follow everything you do. Tune into the next podcast. And we're gonna do it again, man. A little bit more lighting going on next time, man. I'm out here more just getting to the crib. So yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you having me. Urban Mystic, much love. Who you with? Goddamn it.
Likewise, peace.
Much love.